Let's move on now, and the war in Ukraine has sent energy prices soaring across the globe, and the UK is no exception. On Thursday, senior Tory leaders and leadership contenders Rishi Sunak and Liz Truss clashed over how to respond to rising energy bills that we were just hearing about there from Julia. They were taking part in the latest hustings event, with both contenders criticising their opponents' plans for the economy. Take a listen.
It's fantastic to be here. Those tax changes will cost £30 billion. That is affordable within our current budget. We'll still be able to pay debt down after 3 years. But I'm afraid to say the plans of raising taxes are likely to lead to a recession, and with a recession it'll be harder to pay the debt down.
If you support a plan that Liz is suggesting, which says she doesn't believe in doing that, doesn't believe in providing direct financial support to those groups of people, and that's what she said, because she thinks her tax cut is going to help them, which it is not, we are going to, as a Conservative government, leave millions of incredibly vulnerable people at the risk of real destitution. Now, I think that is a moral failure.
Now, Rishi Sunak has also set out a plan to tackle rising costs for families this winter. Writing in the Times newspaper, he said every household would save around $244, that's about £200, on their energy bills if there is a reduction in value-added tax known as VAT here in the UK. The country is bracing for energy bills to triple this winter, and charities have warned millions could be forced into fuel poverty if the government doesn't provide more support. Foreign Secretary Liz Truss, meanwhile, came to the defence of energy companies, saying their profits should not be considered dirty or evil. Energy companies have posted bumper profits in recent months. That's despite soaring gas and oil prices. Truss also insists that she did not support the government's decision to impose windfall taxes earlier this year. Now, when Sunak was still Chancellor, the government imposed a 25% windfall tax on the profits of the oil and gas sector. That was since the end of May. Truss says those taxes amounted to business bashing and sent the wrong message to international investors as well as to the public. Sunak and Truss are competing to replace Boris Johnson as UK Prime Minister when the results of the leadership contest are wrapped up in early September. Now, for more on this story, let's go to our London correspondent Alex Isat, who sent this report.
Whether Liz Truss or Rishi Sunak become Boris Johnson's successor, both will potentially face an energy crisis in their first few months in office, in addition to the ongoing cost of living crisis, which has seen energy bills surge. Energy consultancy Cornwall Insight predicted bills would increase to around £3,500 in October, up from £1,900 today, before rising even further in the new year. January's forecast represents a 116% increase in energy bills. Based on these estimates, the End Fuel Poverty Coalition says that about 10.5 million households will be in fuel poverty for the first 3 months of next year. Energy bills have rocketed in recent months, and that's due to the rising price of natural gas, partly as a result of the war in Ukraine. But bills were increasing before the war, and despite oil, gas and electricity companies raking in billions of pounds in extra profits, there has been no reprieve for customers. Many people are looking for an immediate action plan and not wait until the end of the current Conservative leadership contest. This is Alex Isat for WION World is One.